Tired of doing this every time? Me too. Let's fix it. Let me introduce you the Bambu Lamp. I'm Salveo, a product designer, and today I'll guide you through this project. From the first prototypes to the final product. In the end, we'll have a module that sits on top of your printer, lights up the chamber, and lets you capture amazing time lapses. My 3 design constraints were: design language. The lamp had to match Bambulab's aesthetic and integrate seamlessly. I didn't want it to look like a mod, but like a real Bambulab product. Dimmable. I needed full control over the brightness, depending on the shot I was going for. Non-destructive. It had to be removable, in case I wanted to go back to the original configuration. From the beginning, I knew I wanted kind of a softbox, the same diffused light used in photography. To test the idea quickly, I downloaded the Bambu Lab model from their website and created a square cone in CAD. I traced the shape on cardboard, cut it out, and built a mock-up. I lined the inside with white paper to improve light diffusion and place a light bulb at the bottom. A layer of tracing paper on the front, and now we've got a working softbox. I placed it on the printer and the result was really promising. A clean, even light inside the chamber. In case you want to make one too, here are the dimensions. I divided the lamp in 2 main components, the light diffuser, which replaces the top glass, and the light module, which sits on top. Let's start with the light diffuser. I wanted to diffuse the light effectively and get a result similar to the softboxes used in photography. To do this, I created a multi-layer diffuser, reusing some optical films I salvaged from an old TV. After disassembling the panel, we can recover 2 lenses that direct the light and a diffuser film. Once I had the diffusion lenses I needed, I took measurements of the original top glass to match the shape. After sending the design for cutting, I received the plexi panels and the TV lenses, all trimmed to size, and got ready for the assembly. The bottom panel gets tapped, the diffusion layers are aligned in the middle, and finally the top panel goes on and is screwed in place. Of course, you also need a way to lift it, so I added a custom knob, matching the one on the printer's door. It's machined from aluminum and anodized in dark gray. Lastly, I added 4 magnets in the bottom. These will come in handy later. And just like that, the diffuser is complete. Before we dive into the lamp itself, check this out. You can download all the 3D models and a full assembly manual for free at the link below. Every component of the lamp is built around the main frame. I split the frame into 5 parts to make it easily printable on my P1S. Extrudr liked the project and sent over some of their matte black PLA to print the frame. I also added these supports in CAD to prevent the legs from tipping over during printing. The tabs grab onto the frame. Screw them in and you've got a solid bond. Repeat 4 times and the Bambu Lamp frame is complete. As you can see, the fillets on the frame are matching the ones on the printer. From now, I'll show the version printed in one piece using SLS nylon, but all the steps are the same for the split version. Now, it's time to add the light source. LED strips are a good solution. Since I wanted the light to be dimmable, I placed the dimmer knob on the front face for easy access. After a few prototypes, I got the size and placement just right for a smooth interaction. The top of the frame was the perfect spot for housing the electronics. We'll need a LED dimmer, and I'll be using this one. Inside the box, you'll find a small PCB with a built-in potentiometer that controls brightness. But since the PCB will stay inside the lamp, we need to move the control outside. After wiring, both the dimmer and potentiometer will be covered for a clean cable management. We'll use the built-in cable tie slots to keep everything tidy and this hole to route out the power cable. We can add the side panels now. I wrapped the outside in matte black car vinyl and left the shiny white plexiglass on the inside to reflect the light. To connect the lamp to the diffuser base, I added 4 magnet slots in the frame. They line up with the ones on the diffuser. This gives a seamless connection that's strong but also easily removable. Finally, I attached this beautiful anodized aluminum knob to the potentiometer, using a flexible TPU adapter. And that's it. The Bambu lamp is complete. I hope you enjoyed this project. If you did, consider subscribing and sharing for more. See you on the next one. Ciao. Ci sta. Si vede delle cadute, no?
No.
And lets you will have a module that replaces the phases of this Devo trovare swaps, sarà uguale?
Sì.
In the end